was on my way to work. It's another beautiful day. Thank God for another new day. I just need to talk to the brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Today is a discussion for the brothers. You know, I have a discussion for the sisters later on, but today I want to get in discussion with the brothers about mental awareness. Like, I know it's a lot of brothers out there who, beat themselves up about many situations and things that they don't have control of, but it's time to take a step back and do something for yourself and change what's going on in your life. Better your situation, better yourself. Don't deal with things that will cause you to belittle yourself. Take yourself out of situations. If it's not good for you, if it's toxic, remove yourself and see what you need to do for yourself to create a better environment for yourself. Like, a lot of people don't talk about mental awareness, but I was one of them guys who had a good heart. You know what I'm saying? I spent many years with a good heart, and I never paid attention to people take advantage of people with good hearts, and I never knew why would people take advantage of a person with a good heart. But you have to take a step back and analyze people and pay attention to how people treat you, because you will fall for people motives that you didn't even know that they had motives towards you because of your good heart. Having a good heart is not always a good thing. Sometimes you have to guard your heart. In the Bible, it speaks on that a lot. You need to guard your heart from different situations and things, because having a good heart can sometimes damage you, can sometimes hurt you, sometimes mentally break you. And if you don't know to guard yourself in certain situations, you will put yourself into a place that you didn't know that you was going into. And then it's hard to come up out of that if you don't recognize it. So this is what I mean by mental awareness for men, different men, because some men don't think that they go through mental things or mental challenging situations. And sometimes people will think, oh, I'm strong, I can handle it, this is me, blah, yada, 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 yada. Okay, it's good that you can handle things. It's good that you can stand on your own 2 feet. It's good that you choose what you choose. But everybody get to a point in life where it can mentally break them. They might not notice it on time, but the moment that you do something that you ain't never done before is when you have mentally been broken. And I was one of them people. Like, I went through a time in my life where I agreed to just do anything that a person wanted me to do, and that was not the way to do it. Because if you're not married to a person, if you're not locked down the correct way that God will want you to be locked down to a person, if you don't have God in a union with a person, you're considered what they call courting. If you're courting with a person, you're not, ain't no such thing as boyfriend and girlfriend. It's called courting. You're basically getting to know that person. Still, some people shacking, messing with each other, sharing their spirit. Demons come with all that type of stuff. Spiritual situations happen with all that type of stuff. And if you're not mature in your thinking or your mindset, you wouldn't understand what you're dealing with or putting yourself into. And a lot of people put themselves into situations thinking, oh, we're normalizing this because this is what the world way of view, and this is what's trending, and this is what's going on, and I'm just going to do it because it feels good to me. And they never been taught or trained or showed or directed into these things. People make sex to be a bad thing or whatever the case may be. But God even says sex is a good thing, but it's a good thing when it's a union between the two, when it's a real partnership, when it's a love, a real genuine love, a real something that, is going to be shared between two people for a life journey, not just something that you could throw away and, hey, I'm going to share my spirit with this person, that person, this person, that person, and think that the outcome of it is going to be great. No, you're destroying what God has built. Your body is a temple. And if you're breaking your temple with different spirits, different people, you're gonna have all these. That's how you get anxiety. That's how you get depression. That's how you get all these different things going on with you, because you done broke yourself in too many areas of your life, and you're sharing your spirit with too many different people. Now you're all over the place. Now you don't know who you are. So mental awareness can come in many different forms and different ways if you don't understand the life that you're living, or the way that you're living. And you have to change some things in your life to understand that. And it took me a long time to get to where I'm at. Like, it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't something that just, oh, poof, I'm this better person. No, it was research. It was spending time with God. It was learning who I am. You know what I'm saying? I had to change who I was, because I wasn't proud of the person that I became from the different, trials that I went through in life. And I'm like, man, that's not me. That's not who my mama wanted me to be. That's not the person I was when I was a kid. Like, I had a loving heart. I was a loving person, and I put myself in many situations where it kind of like changed me and formed me into being something different, and created me to be something that I wasn't. And I had to step back and find myself. The way you find yourself is to go back to how you was before you became what you became. You have to retrain your mindset, retrain your thoughts, retrain your thinking. A lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people will keep running around the same mountain and think they're going to get a better result and get the same result. And the results never change because they never changed or changed the action. They just tweaked the action. They never changed the action. They never killed the nature that they created. You know what I'm saying? You have to kill the nature and create a new nature in yourself to become better than what you was. Sometimes we create things about ourselves that's not good for ourselves. And when you create something, you either gonna learn that it's a good or bad thing. And if it's a bad thing, you have to recreate it or you have to destroy it and become better and do better. Like, I used to smoke cigarettes, and that was not a great choice. And I smoked cigarettes because of the people I was around. It wasn't like, oh man, I just want to smoke cigarettes. I was around people who was depressed, who had their own issues, and they smoke weed, they smoke cigarettes, and I just joined right on in. Like, hey, I smoke weed. They said, well, you get even higher, you hit the cigarette. After a while, I was hitting cigarettes. And when people stress me out, I hit cigarettes. And after a while, you eat food and you want a cigarette. And I'm like, man, hold on. I done jumped into this trend. I done started a trend with myself that's not even me. It's somebody else's trend. So, I had to change my mindset, change how I think, change how I accept things, because you either going to accept a way of somebody else's or you're going to accept your way. And if your way is not of that way, you have to get a hold of yourself, step back and say, hold on, let me reevaluate. Let's go ahead and correct this, because this is not who I am. I'm 5 years clean now from cigarettes, maybe 6 years now. But I don't smoke cigarettes no more. I don't have the urge to smoke cigarettes. I hate cigarettes. That is not my thing. I'm not a smoker. I went through that phase because of the type of people I was around. It was never my choice. Sometimes the people that you be around will cause you to become a person that you are not. If people are not motivating you to become better and they're motivating you to become worse than you are, remove yourself. Remove yourself. Sometimes it'll mess your mental up to be around certain people if they're not good for you. Some people are not good for you, regardless if they think they're good for themselves. Some people are not good for themselves. You have to pay attention. I'm so serious. Like, some people don't even know they're damaging to their own self. And some people don't believe in fixing themselves. Some people think they just know it all and they're going to keep going up that same mountain. They don't care. Hey, but I'm one of them people. If I recognize that I have a problem, I'm willing to fix my problem, willing to go chase, something to correct what's going on within myself. Like, hey, God, I need you. I need some correction. I need some guidance. I need, can you put somebody in place to help me or show me or correct me or help me be better than what I was? You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for just being there for me to be able to do that. lot of people not like that. Their mindset different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to be 100 with everybody around me. I try to, keep it pushing. I thank God for the doors that He opened up for me. You know what I'm saying? I might not be, a wealthy person, but I pray to God that He create generational wealth through for my families to be, blessed and have something while different things in this world, because God said He pour out His rich. God didn't say that He didn't want us to have wealth for the wicked is laid out for the righteous. So, He wants us to live abundantly. Like, He wants us to live, live like to make a living, like live normal, live, you know what I'm saying, live according, you can live above your means, or, live poor. He ain't saying be poor, but a lot of people who don't even understand it, they're blessed. They blessed to have the things that they have. A lot of people don't have cars. Like, when you see people in other countries, they're riding bikes, they're walking, their shoes is not the greatest. Like, people here in America is ungrateful. I really always said it to myself, like, why is people in America so ungrateful? Like, they're not grateful for anything, because you have a lot more than other countries. Like, a lot of countries is like thriving just to get here, because they feel like it's so much better than where they at, because they see the little that they have. And for you to be able to work at McDonald's, or for you to work at any of these stores, and to be able to buy a pair of shoes, and to have a little apartment, and just to be able to have anything, people look at you like you have the most, because where they're at, they barely can have that. It's hard for them to have that. It's not the same. Like, over there is totally different. But see, now we living in times where about to see some crazy stuff in our country, and our people, we need to either come together and fight together and stand up for our rights, or they're going to take our rights from us and have us doing all kind of crazy stuff. We're going to become test subjects to their agenda and what they got going on. To be honest with you, we already kind of like in their agenda of what they got going on, but got to pay attention. You can't say too much online. You can't speak on too many things, because they're going to flag you and say, hey, speaking on things that's not true, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm praying for people in their lives, and their mental, and their mindset, and their lifestyle. And, I know a lot of different male friends of mine who deal with relationship issues and problems and things like that. And you're not alone. Don't ever think that you're alone in what you're going through. You're not alone. You have brothers here that's praying for you, praying for your relationships, praying for God to just, give you a peace while you're dealing with your trials and situations. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing perfect in this world. Situations ain't never been perfect, but if you in a home and you ain't got no peace in your home, and every day is chaos, or every other day is chaos, and you ain't getting no peace for real in your life, it's time for you to switch it up. It's time to put yourself first. Put yourself first and make sure you good. Make sure everything good for you, because once everything is good for you, everything good for the kids automatically. If you ain't good, how can your kids be good? If you ain't happy, how can your kids be happy? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. I need people to switch it up and get their life in order. Stop doubting yourself. Stop putting yourself down. Stop believing other people's lies about you. Stop taking in what other people say about you and letting that be about you. Somebody can say that you ugly. That don't mean that you have to accept that. Somebody can say that you're not smart enough. That don't mean you have to accept that. I done got told that I could never be the coldest engineer in the world. I done got told that, oh, your raps suck, you should stop rapping. I done got told that you're not this and you're not that. I done got told all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I tell people? Hey, that's your opinion. Hey, that's how you feel. Hey, it doesn't matter what you say, because at the end of the day, I am in control of me, not you, not what your thoughts is, not what somebody else say. I'm 1,000 with me. As long as I'm 1,000 with me, I'm gonna make sure I'm always good. I'm gonna always make sure I'm making a way out of no way for me and my family, and my kids, and my whoever in my circle, and what I got going on, or whoever I'm involved with. I want to bless many people. I want to give back to many communities. I want to see many people being something. I want to see communities rising up, being lawyers, doctors. You know what I'm saying? Real people in different powers and situations, business owners, all kind of stuff. I believe in, different cultures being something big and not just being nothing. I'm tired of people just working for people. People can work for themselves to have something. It's time for us young people to open up their own shops, open up their own stores, open up their own business, be creative, be something better than what somebody else want to give to them to be better for themselves. These people with their greed and money, these companies, they penny pinch and give you the minimum of what they want to give you. They tell you, oh, all you worth is $20-something, when you can open your business and be worth $100-something an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because if they own their business, they ain't being looked at like they worth $20-something. They being looked at like they're $100-something thousand a minute. For what you talking about? The truth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you see the difference in that? They got over thousands of people working for them. And while y'all getting the pennies, they getting 100K off y'all pennies. Every truck that passed by in the building is 100K. While you right there getting 20, 17, or whatever, from 17 to 30-something dollars. They passing 100K around the line like it ain't nothing. So they done made every 10 trucks, it's $1 million. So if they ran up, let's give a good quote, in 6 months, if they do over 100,000 cars, that's over a couple $1 trillion in vehicles. You giving people $26. That ain't even a couple million out of all the people that work for the company. That's what I mean by penny pinching. They penny pinch all the workers that work there. They don't add up. I mean, if they making trillions and only giving away 5 million, that don't add up. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's his life. That's his. But see, that's how they get people. They throw numbers at them. They sell them insurance and benefits. Yeah, they gonna make sure they take care of you. They need that line to run. But they also can replace you if they don't feel like you're good enough after a while. That's just how life is with these companies. You gotta be careful with these companies. My head hit you bad. Yeah, I pray y'all have a blessed evening. Main reason I was getting on here for mental awareness, but I'm speaking on everything all at one time. My mind all over the place. That's why it's called mental awareness. Because I done been there. I know how it is. Just be all over the place from the things you've been through in life. You feel me? But y'all have a blessing. God bless y'all. I love y'all. I pray that God do something great in y'all life. If you ever need prayer or need somebody to connect with y'all can always hit me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook. I got my Facebook reels popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some work. Let's do some collaboration. I'm down. I'm amazing. I'm good. No more honey. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. See ya.